You want to know what's weird? Dreams. Dreams might just be the weirdest concept to ever exist. Get into your bed, close your eyes, and your brain plays some random 8-hour movie. And when you wake up, there's a 99% chance you end up forgetting all of it. I mean, just imagine watching a movie, and when it finishes, you can't even remember a single thing that happened. Like, not even the main story. It just makes no sense. And although it is rare to actually remember your dreams, I, being the smooth brain that I am, remembered a grand total of, drumroll please, 1 dream. Yup, 1 singular dream, which is pretty pathetic, but today we're gonna talk about it. Well, I'm gonna talk about it, and you're going to listen, but, you know, you get the point. Alright, can we get on with the story, please? So, in this dream, I was at my school, and I don't know how, for some reason, I was on top of a tree, which, can I just say, is the most inaccurate thing that my brain's ever produced. Come on, brain, you literally knew this. If you ever find me on top of a tree, yeah, no, that's definitely not me. That's some freaky imposter either impersonating me, or just happens to look a lot like me. I'm not against trees or anything, I just suck at climbing. The one and only time I tried climbing a tree, it betrayed me. To be fair, it was wet that day, and combined with my lack of skills, the stars were just screwing me over, so I ended up falling off. Don't worry, I only fell off the first branch, which was no more than like 6 inches off of the ground, and I only fell on my butt. Sure, it hurt, but at least there wasn't any extra brain damage, so that's got to be good for something, right? Anyways, I hate that tree. But moving on from trees, and back to my dream, so there I was, sitting on the tree, which was a 10-foot drop if I hypothetically fell, which would give you permanent damage if it didn't kill you on impact. So that's fun. And not only was I hanging for dear life, but, and here's where it gets even weirder, chainsaws. Freaking chainsaws started to sporadically fall from the sky from who knows where, and started cutting off random branches off. And I knew it was only a matter of time before I would become one with the ground. And I was seriously freaking out at this point, because what do you even do? And on top of all of that, I realized that I was putting way too much pressure compared to what your average tree branch could handle. I was falling backwards, and I was convinced that if I somehow avoided getting sawed, I'd fall anyway. I'd wake up in sweat and disappointment, and I didn't want that. That's just a disappointing ending to end on. So I was like, I gotta make it out to a very conveniently close platform, practically just having to slide myself along, and I'm safe. Brain, you better not mess this up, I swear to God. And my brain actually listened. I just slid along, and it worked. The chainsaws only landed on parts of the tree, so it couldn't hit me from distance. So I also couldn't get hit. I was safe. And I could finally wake up knowing my victory. That didn't even happen. Too bad I'm only competent enough in my dreams. It's a shame too. It would do wonders to my chances of getting employed. Anyways, that's all the time I have. See you later. You probably haven't thought about this before, but what if there's a reason for dreaming? Like for me, it feels as if my brain is warning me about something I should avoid. If you've somehow watched this far, you should type out a reason you think dreams exist. I'd love to read them all. Anyways, bye.